Hi, and welcome, FEMA. I'm Rick McCauley, Senior Professor at Broward College in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We've created an app we would love you to take a look at. See if we can do some things for the entire public before, during, and after any kind of natural disaster in the world. Hurricanes, fires, storms, floods, tornadoes. I certainly know about hurricanes. I worked for the Miami Herald and photographed Hurricane Andrew. We won a Pulitzer for our public service. Now we'd ask you to do the same public service to protect those people in harm's way. Whether it be a hurricane, a fire in California, a storm throughout the country, floods, tornadoes, whatever it is, let's prepare citizens for what's the worst that can happen in their lives and make it the best experience possible, putting them at the center of everything that we do for each other.
Hi, I'm Rick McCauley, Senior Professor of Graphic Design at Broward College, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're creating Rescue Connect, so our students and myself have created this amazing app that privileges everybody in America to be prepared before any natural disaster happens, during to mitigate it, afterwards to recover quickly. We want FEMA to help us make Rescue Connect a real thing. Rescue Connect!
Hello everyone, I'm
Randy.
Rescue Randy, your built-in AI assistant for Rescue Connect. Today, I'm here to show you how FEMA can revolutionize disaster preparedness with one app that connects, protects, and empowers every citizen before, during, and after a natural disaster. Imagine a world where no one is left scrambling at the last minute. That world starts now. Let's dive in.
Whether prepping a year in advance and taking a look at what shelter you'll be going to, taking your mother there so she knows that her cat will be safe. The season, make sure you make all your preparations for the season, getting supplies fresh that you need at the last minute. And then a week before some event happens, make sure that you get all the supplies sent to you by your trusted brands and corporations that are already delivering your pizzas to you. Can be the same ones that pick up all of your supplies, whether it's Red Cross supplies, first aid kit, or batteries, or a cell phone battery pack that would be vital, maybe even solar powered perhaps. Shelters and evacuation routes are pre-planned. News is focused on you. Official updates and actions. Even prepare your friends and families to communicate through a walkie-talkie that's satellite fed. Emotional support with an AI robot called Rescue Randy is built in. Every action you take is helped by Rescue Randy. He's there with an empathetic voice, and you can hear him as he narrates the rest of this. So emotional support during, after, and even in the recovery and rebuilding phase. FEMA, let's make this happen.
Rescue Connect is FEMA's all-in-one solution to prepare, protect, and rebuild. It brings together a nationwide supply chain, staging resources with Home Depot, Amazon, UPS, Uber, and more. AI-powered guidance. I'll personally walk users through prep, survival, and recovery. Satellite-based emergency communications, because even when towers are down, help is always online.
So we have solutions both to prep people for what's happening coming up, to coordinate emergency supply chains before, so you can get those last-minute supplies in your house and ready to go. Even a to-go bag is a recommended thing, so we give you checklists that go over every single thing that you do. So if you're new to California, you've never been through a fire before, you have a checklist that prepares you with expert information and exactly how much you need. If you've got a newborn, you're going to need some diapers. If you haven't been to the shelter before, you need to know the route. And with satellite-controlled access, we don't have to worry about if power lines go down. Your battery backup for your phone, which will be part of your to-go kit, will have you always on, always ready, in emergencies or even just talking to your friends and family during, just to keep calm. We the people have thought about every single last thing, and what the people need is all of this. There's a lot, and what you can do is organize all of that, privileging us at the center of your thoughts and hearts and minds. Together with Home Depot, Lowe's, Angie's List, Habitat for Humanity, Everybody can help out. Amazon can get you whatever you need, whether it's a last-minute water supply. Imagine that your car is filled up not by standing in line for hours and they run out of gas. No, because a tanker truck is coming around and you just park on the street and your car gets filled up because you prepaid exactly for that fill up. So you're ready to go. You've got your bag in hand, your entire family, including your pets and dogs, cats and dogs, and animals that you might want to take with you. Certainly that's an important thing at this kind of time. In fact, one of the things we did for the Herald was to make sure that every facility was able to take your cats and dogs, because there was a woman who lost her life in Andrew because she had a cat that she did not want to leave behind, and the shelter she was assigned to wouldn't allow her to bring it. So she stayed at home and passed away. We can't let that happen. We can't ever let that happen. So work with everybody, the best brands in the world, the most trusted people, managed by FEMA. Automate supply chain management and gasoline to get to us, we the people. Be prepared with your own plan. Build a kit. Take a picture of all your interior pieces, everything that's valuable to you. Make sure you tie down everything. Go through the checklist. So prep, then connect with everybody that you need to know. Even your next door neighbor, through Next Door Neighbor app, can keep you apprised of where the tornado, and if it's coming towards you, AI calculates its distance. If a hurricane's headed towards you, it knows exactly what to let you do, and alerts are given right on your phone, including 24/7 access to all the news organizations, emergency management, calls to action, evacuation, everything, every alert, everything privileges you, the people.
Before disaster hits, Rescue Connect puts the power of FEMA directly into every citizen's hands. With just a few taps, users can pre-order critical supplies like water, generators, and first aid kits delivered before stores run out. Find an evacuation route and receive pre-assigned shelter locations. Access volunteers, whether it's boarding up windows or securing a ride to safety. Help is a tap away. Secure vital documents in a FEMA-protected cloud vault, so even if homes are lost, records aren't. Personalized disaster plans. A year in advance, Rescue Connect helps families plan every step, so when the time comes, everything is already set in motion. Meet Mary, an elderly woman in Homestead, Florida. She lives alone with her cat and uses a wheelchair. But thanks to Rescue Connect, she isn't afraid of the approaching hurricane. Why? Because we planned for this a year ago. Her emergency go bag is packed and ready, waiting in her closet. Volunteers have already come and boarded up her home before the first wind gusts arrive. Her Uber ride, handicap accessible and pet friendly, is already scheduled. Her designated FEMA shelter is ready, with a nurse she knows, Jane, waiting for her. Her medications, important documents, and contacts are safely stored in the cloud. When disaster strikes, Rescue Connect transforms into a real-time survival command center. AI-powered alerts provide up-to-the-minute local updates. Satellite emergency mode ensures users can still send messages, even when networks fail. Prepaid gas deliveries eliminate last-minute fuel shortages. Automated resource tracking, so users know exactly where to find shelter, food, and medical aid. Now meet the Rodriguez family in California. Wildfires are spreading fast, and evacuation is critical. But thanks to Rescue Connect, they already have a plan. Their car was topped off with gas last week by an automated FEMA-coordinated delivery. Their evacuation route was planned months ago and updated in real time. The shelter that accepts both their dog and cat is reserved and ready. Sandbags and fire mitigation were handled 3 months prior. Even after evacuating, they can check live satellite feeds to see how their home is doing. This isn't luck. This is planning done right, and it's exactly what Rescue Connect delivers.
So we ask you to provide the solutions, to prep Americans before anything happens. Even a year out is not too soon. A month during the seasons for fires and hurricanes and tornadoes, we want to know that you've got everything last minute ready to go. And then the week of or days prior, last minute deliveries can be made for fresh food and supplies that you need to stock or restock. You can do a checklist to make sure you have enough batteries and everything is ready to go. You can coordinate emergency supply chain before. You can do that, FEMA. Do it for us. Get working with our trusted brands around the country who would be more than glad to help you supply chain manage everybody to coordinate so even competitors will come together for the greater good. Emergency satellite systems will let you take a look at it, have a sat phone in your hand at all times. Make sure there's a battery that will sustain you for months at a time. Solar panels, perhaps, that can charge up your last-minute devices. By having this, as AI is embedded into this application, we have all the solutions that privilege people at a time of stress to make it less stressful, help us survive and thrive and deal with whatever comes our way. Together, we the people can do it. And FEMA, we will be forever grateful. Satellite communications always connected is going to be vital. And already many providers are providing this for free. And especially during any kind of event coming up, a designated area could activate everybody's phone to be a satellite phone. Why not? You can do it. We need to do it for everybody's sake. So recovery is even easy to do because you've already photographed your house. Your insurance is going to be taken care of. So that means there is official notifications when it's safe to go back of closures of roads. You can take a look at a satellite view of your home to see if it's still intact. If it's not, if there's a problem or a loss, the insurance company will be immediately notified and they'll send you to get you to a hotel to stay at, a long-term plan for how long it's going to take. You can get service notifications. Recovery can be planned beforehand. Satellite property assessments. Insurance claims can be paid. Hotel payments. Home repair automated and a progress bar put to you for exactly how long it's going to take. After disasters like this, it can take a very long time, even months. If you have to relocate, at least you know you can plan for these things. You can go move in with some relatives or family or friends, perhaps. Perhaps we can even find friends and family who are willing to take others in, who haven't been so fortunate through these storms and events that happen to us. Disasters don't have to be a disaster if we humans get together and make things happen. Personal recovery timeline, all cloud secured, so you make sure that you're always ready before, during, and after any event. So FEMA, the time to act is now. Rescue Connect is more than an app. It's a national mission to put citizens first. By United Americans, top corporations, Home Depot, Lowe's, Uber, Amazon, UPS, and more, we can deliver resources, coordinate evacuations, and ensure preparedness before disaster strikes. With AI-powered logistics and FEMA-led supply chain management, every citizen can be ready, protected, and empowered. Let's rescue, let's connect, let's lead. Rescue Connect.